Hello, everyone. It's Phil Lee returning with another episode of Civil War Chat. Today is Sunday. It's the 19th of March, 2023. Click on the subscribe button below here to subscribe to future episodes, and then also the notification bell in the far upper right to be notified when those episodes are released. Today's topic is the burning coals of shame. Last week, during the public comment segment of a Zoom meeting with an Army subcommittee that will be advising Arlington National Cemetery about the future of its Confederate reconciliation memorial designed by Moses Ezekiel, I learned that some other countries are more respectful of their former opponents than is the Army's renaming commission that wants to remove the memorial from Arlington National Cemetery. Theron Walker of Charleston, South Carolina, provided one moving example about a monument involving Turkish and British Commonwealth soldiers that fought each other during the World War I Gallipoli campaign. Commonwealth dead that could not be reached by the survivors of their side were buried by the Turks, where they now remain in respectfully maintained cemeteries. In 1985, Australia erected a cenotaph to the dead of both armies, now standing on the ANZAC Parade Plaza within the capital city of Canberra. Its words are attributed to Mustafa Kemal, who became known as Atatürk during his 15 years as president of the Turkish Republic from 1923 to 1938. During Gallipoli, Kemal was a Turkish divisional commander. The inscription in Canberra reads, "To those heroes that shed their blood and lost their lives, you are now lying in the soil of a friendly country," meaning Turkey. "Therefore, rest in peace. There is no difference between the Johnnies and the Mehmets to us, where they lie side by side here in this country," meaning Turkey, this country of ours. "You, the mothers who sent their sons from faraway countries, wipe away your tears. Your sons are now lying in our bosom and are at peace. After having lost their lives on this land, they have now become our sons as well." In contrast to such noble sentiments, the brutality of the U.S. Army's renaming commission, its policy of trash everything Confederate, which may someday leave those members with such bitter regret that they will feel as though someone has dumped burning coals of shame on their heads. I can't be certain that'll happen, but consider this. It eventually happened to the cultural elite of the 1960s and 1970s who ridiculed or merely failed to appreciate the returning Vietnam vets. How do I know this? Well, you can find it in some historical records, even in the New York Times. But I know it because I lived through part of it. I saw it. Even Jane Fonda, who ridiculed the Vietnam soldiers, came to be ashamed of her, of what she did. Okay. I recommend my new novel, Firepower, which tells the story of the development of the repeating rifles and why it took so long to get them deployed in the Union Army. And the trick here is the Confederate Secret Service was involved in trying to block the introduction of repeating rifles. And they had success for at least the first half of the war. There's a big reason, the big surprise in this novel is what sort of methods did they use to get those results? And everything in here, I mean, as best I can, everything is related to actual historical people, with the exception of two principal characters who are fictional. But the events that I discuss in this book really happened. And the people, except for those two principal fictional ones, were real historical figures. You can get it for $12.95 at Amazon and softcover, and I think the Kindle version is $3.99. Okay, now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a link down below here, if I can find it. I think I can, down below here, so that those of you that want to learn more about the committee that is going to be deciding what happens in Arlington will have some place to link to, and get in touch with them if you want. Okay, well, that is our show for today, and thank you for watching.